Mannequin families on TikTok. I don't know if TikTok is birthing weirdos or if weirdos are just nesting there. Like that's their new hideout. That's their new spot. But oh sh. Oh. But there's a lot of interesting people. What is this? No, I was trying to see what this thing was. Oh shit. Anyway, before I was rudely interrupted, I've seen a lot of weird stuff on TikTok, especially like live streams. I've seen live streams of people pretending to be asleep. Oh my gosh. Okay, I guess I don't need to pick any of that up. Whoa. But I've seen like live streams of people pretending to be asleep with people in costumes in the background pretending to be like, I don't know, poltergeists or demons or something. Gosh, where do I go? Whoa. Oh, studios. Alright, where's the smoke going? Where's the smoke? Does it just end right here? Why are two so close to each other? Which direction, bruh? Maybe down there? Or maybe that way, huh? Anyway.
Chances are, when you were growing up, you had a special stuffed animal. That animal you take anywhere and sleep with because it provided comfort. And there's a possibility you still own that item, or at least another one that resembles it, because you just don't want to let it go. This is normal though. Inanimate objects can remind us of a better past or just a place of peace. But what about when people take it a bit too far? And those inanimate objects aren't just stuffed animals, but human-like mannequins. In today's video, we'll be talking about disturbing mannequin relationships that can be found right on TikTok. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Still figuring out my room, still gonna keep decorating it, and this is a scary moment for me because I have to reveal a new hairstyle posted on Instagram first, so shout out to the Instagram people that saw it first. But like I said in the intro, we're gonna be talking about disturbing mannequin relationships that can be found on the TikTok app. We're gonna be talking about 3 specific cases. First, starting with Christian Montenegro, aka MontBK5959, with a follower count of 147.9 thousand followers as I'm recording this video. This is definitely the most popular mannequin relationship having man on TikTok, so chances are you might have seen him on your For You page. Now, just like the Toko the Human Dog video, which you guys loved, shout out to y'all, it was a great video to make, I'll be giving you guys the facts and the people's backstories.
Oh, the smoke just ends down here.
Let's start from the beginning. I got most of my information from a Spanish interview, so I'm going to be giving you guys the Spark Notes version of that. Christian is a 27-year-old male from Colombia who's also a construction worker. Growing up, he explains he was a victim of bullying due to being a child that just didn't socialize. I'm guessing he was seen as that
I think he's really with that thing.
And there's not much known about his childhood other than that. His first love was when he was 14 years old, and it was the girl next door. They dated for a year, but eventually broke up due to their personalities not aligning. Specifically, he says she was traviesa, which just means naughty, whatever that means. He then says he had a second girlfriend by the name of Karen, who he dated for 3 years, and then they broke up because he would get jealous a lot, and he wanted to continue his college life and focus on that. Though he always wanted to have a family so bad by the age of 20, and when he reached the age and things didn't go as planned, well, he made his own. He claims it was to, quote, correct his childhood. Again, whatever that means. After college, he explored relationships again, and he became fond of a girl, and as they continued to speak, he found out that she was lesbian, so he distanced himself. After that, he got back together with Karen, who he admits is the woman he fell the most in love with before the mannequin. He offered to have a mannequin family with Karen, but she declined, and they broke up for 5 months.
What the
mannequin kids at the time didn't have a
family with me?
mannequin mother. He just made them to practice being a dad with Karen.
The
boy mannequin came first.
Fake,
like I said before, she declined doing this with him in the end, but by the way he explains it, it seems she was okay trying.
Is that real though? Is he trolling? There's no way he could be serious, right? Because I mean, like, what are you kissing, bro? You're literally kissing plastic. You gotta know that, right? And then you're literally taking it out in public. People are watching you, right? So you already know. You already know that you're weird. It's not a secret. Fuck. It's not a secret, bro. You're fucking weird. I don't know. I feel like maybe he's faking it. Maybe he knows he gets some views. Maybe he knows he gets some views and he's just kind of like doing it for the memes or like TikTok. I don't know. Or he could be serious and delusional.
But then he started taking it too seriously, which pushed her away. And as I was saying before, that's when he created the firstborn, Adolfo, or Adolf in English. And he says he tried to base Adolfo's appearance on her. He then later created the little sister named Lady Maria. In the interview, he's self-aware that his children are mannequins. Like, he doesn't roleplay that they're human or get offended when someone calls them mannequins. He just admits it.
Todos somos conscientes acá de que sus hijos son de trapito, ¿cierto?
Sí.
Digamos que son, usted los creó como usted quería. O sea, son hechos.
Sí, hechos.
At the time, he met a younger girl at a bakery named Nancy, who he wanted to have a relationship with, but the mannequin kids were already moved. She declined moving forward with him due to, he says, her moving away. Might have been the fact that you had mannequin kids, though. I don't know. Funny enough, the kids actually get older as the years go on. He studies more each year. He mentions the kids reaching up to 40 years old, which means he's planning on keeping his family going for a really long time. And he says the kids are the children of the interestingly enough, he had a big shower for the kids. And you may be asking, how do the people around him act? I mean, he goes out in public with the mannequins, he takes the kids to the local park. I even caught his account going live, and the people around him seem to be acting pretty normal.
¿Se le puede compartir? Lo que me da cuenta es que aquí la conexión es regular. Para Natalia. Y la gente cuando se mete, ¿qué pasa?
At this point, I think the locals are already used to him, considering he says that he started all of this in 2018. But I think people have that, I feel bad for him, so I'm just gonna play along mindset. That's not a fact, that just means they're sense. He says he buys the kids' clothes at regular clothing stores and gets their faces at a mannequin shop. Also claims he based their eyes off Karen. Claims he spent 40,000 pesos, which translates to 2,286 US dollars, just creating them. He explains he cried a lot after the Nancy incident, so he dated Natalia, his new wife. He describes his dream woman, and he described it to be very similar to Karen, even name-dropping her.
¿Será que Natalia tiene algo de Karen? Por lo que veo. O sea, cuando usted pensó en crear una mujer perfecta,
Siempre, pero era también ya pagando tiempo porque ya con la Karen a ella después no me volvía a andar ni nada, ya.
Even creepier, he would edit Karen's face on the mannequin. Natalia's face is different, however.
At least
Hers is
stick to just the
handmade,
mannequin, bro.
unlike the
Don't
mannequin
drag her
heads of
into
the children.
it.
Christian claims that when they met, she was selling fruits and vegetables, and also claims their friends introduced them to each other. Again, all I'm doing is repeating exactly what he said in the interview. And obviously, she wasn't selling fruits and vegetables. He probably made up some roleplay in his head. After a month, she said she was in love with him and wanted to live with him. They go on plenty of trips together in public. Like I said before, yeah, people are freaked out and stare, but the locals are used to it now. He explains that Natalia is the, quote, adopted mother of the children,
just like, yeah,
and that when creating his dream woman, he was thinking of Karen. Speaking of Karen, here's a supposed screenshot of her talking about Christian. He hated me because I ended the relationship. I didn't want to be with him because he's weird. Interesting. Would you be able to confirm if his history is true or why he's like this? Yes, it's true. Natalia is currently 26, and he says he loves how affectionate she is, and says specifically he loves her body from the waist down. And he says they actually have sex like any other couple does. And for some reason, he decided to tell us that he likes having eye contact with her when he quacks her. I don't know why the fuck he had to say that one. Like, I wonder if she has like a makeshift fleshlight. Oh, and I forgot to mention, he recreated a birth-giving scenario with a mannequin doctor for Natalia having a fucking kid. The two kids sleep together on a makeshift bed, and he doesn't like that they don't move and he has to carry them everywhere. Apparently he has a belt device so the kids walk using his legs as mobility. You know, some people claim to have seen the doll's eyes move in some TikToks, but I'm pretty sure either he or someone who re-uploaded these TikToks just put the doll's eyes under a filter because it's not fucking real. But I'll show you guys a clip. Interestingly enough, He says he'll replace Natalia if a real woman ever comes by, so she's quite literally a placeholder. If not, they'll be together forever. He also claims she talks to him and loves his personality. He said that at 40, if still in this position, he'll make himself a grandchild. He goes on to say he's not crazy, just creative, and he's not clout chasing. This is really him. On top of all of that, claims he has a human girlfriend here in the USA, and they communicate through video calls. I guess he just blatantly admitted to cheating on Natalia, if the video chat girl is even a real human. Oh, and fun fact, Natalia,
dude, if he actually has a girlfriend, bro.
The interviewer asked him what's his final message to all the people out there, and he says this is his dream family, but also temporary. He wants to meet a real woman.
If he actually has a girlfriend, I don't know what's wrong with her,
Christian
bro.
can be seen making out with the mannequin in the background.
Why though? Even if you had a girlfriend, like, you don't do that shit on camera like that. That's just weird.
I know it's creepy, and obviously this guy has some mental health issues, which we will talk about later in the video. But I don't know, just like the balls to make out with your fucking mannequin wife. Like, even if it was a regular interview with a regular human wife,
that's what I'm saying.
Like, decency to not make out during the interview. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying,
let's head on
bro.
to the next one. Boom!
Fuck.
Look at that. Boom! Look at that. Boom, look at that. That's right. That's called
you spammer.
I just want to say thank y'all for rocking with me, though. Thank y'all for rocking with me. Specifically, thank you guys for buying from Earl. It helps a ton. And if you own some Crocs, you might like this. They're selling
one-trick pony.
He's right here. Right here. There's some pictures on the screen. All right. Yeah, they're pretty cheap. They're $7 for a pack of 3, all shipped twice. Got them all in my hands right here. There's a limited supply, so they're probably gonna sell out. Yeah, I got limited supply. I'm not gonna lie to you. Latest.
Oh,
they come
man,
in a pack of
got
3,
him.
so give one to your sister, give one to your lover.
Fucking die.
Maybe it's the same person. And we have like
What the hell is going
48
on?
of signed sets left. Please buy them, bro. We're done with your Thank you guys so much, bro. And thank you guys for streaming the music too, because that pays me. Shout out DistroKid. Y'all got me. Yeah, and Patreon also helps. But like I said in the YouTube announcement, I am going to be continuing my morbid videos. I'm never going to let y'all down on that. Like, we're always going to be making the morbid videos, but you know, if I shamelessly plug Girl, I hope y'all understand. We're going to tone it down a little bit. Like, steer away from very controversial topics.
Gotcha, bitch.
Yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying the video so far. Leave a like, and let's continue with the next person. Felicity Cadlick. 24-year-old Felicity Cadlick.
I wonder if this fool spawns if I do this.
41-year-old zombie doll Kelly. They got married around
I
2018,
remember this
and Felicity
chick.
claims she's extremely happy
Seen
in her
this chick.
relationship. But let's go back to the beginning. Felicity
actually
first
got
found
married to
Kelly
that.
at 10 years old on a creepy collection website. She says she just had to have her, so she asked her dad, and he said he would buy it for her if she got good grades. She ended up meeting Kelly at age 13. Yes, the doll looks like a child, which is creepy, but Felicity claims she's a lot older than she looks. To say Mrs. Cadlick had a troubled childhood would be an understatement. I'm only going to repeat what she said in the interviews that I watched, and I don't want to dig too much deeper because
I don't know
what
you
she
like
said
that.
is already a lot. At 11 years old, her adopted mother passed away due to cancer, and at 19, her adopted father also died. So she got put back with her biological family, and said that didn't work out either. And I'll let her explain the rest.
Yeah, I got put back with my biological family, and that didn't work out either.
Oh shit, what are
I
you
ended up
doing?
going to Oklahoma, and they took advantage of me. These people wanted me to like have a baby for them, and I was
gotta
about
kill
to
him
do
twice?
it, and the lady would mess with my emotion. She would pretend to be possessed by my dad, Charlie, and she did a lot of stuff.
fuck?
And so one day I told her, I don't want to have your baby anymore. Somebody talked me out of it online,
shit. What
and
is
she
this?
kicked me out. So all these dolls have been with me through emotionally traumatic experiences, especially Kelly. And a lot of people aren't going to agree with it because they think, oh,
turn
it's
the
too
light on.
scary, or
wait,
it's
do I even
too...
have a
But you know
lantern?
something? You wouldn't say that if they were human children with scars or with missing eyes or with... You wouldn't say that. And if you did, you're not a nice person.
As I was watching her interviews, Felicity seems like a joy to hang out with, and the comments are mainly people saying she's obviously been through a lot of trauma, and at least she's not hurting anyone. Just like the Toko the human dog video, Toko wasn't hurting anyone either, but having relations with a doll that looks like a child is gonna look horrible no matter what. The doll also got an updated look and looks more human-like, and she has more dolls than just Kelly. She calls them her Halloween doll family, and she sees a handful of them as her children. Interestingly enough, her mouth as well. Zombie Blood is a book she wrote at 17. Misunderstood by her family, living in 2 separate fantasies, and having nobody else but her older cousin, dolls, and zombified imaginary friends as her companions, 12-year-old Felicity Cadlick's life changes dramatically when one
kind of like that girl that grew up with the dogs, right?
Fantasies that she always dreamed of while going about her business, living in her created society. Felicity is soon brought to her death by another person. After that happens, Felicity is resurrected as an intelligent walking corpse, who is the higher being of her created ongoing society that she died in. Everything seems right up until they come face to face with true evil itself.
I don't know if I have a lantern.
Felicity fight to keep the society she created safe. And her Amazon bio reads, "My name is Felicity Cadlick Rossi, and I love writing. I've always loved writing since I was 9 years old. I actually published my first book at 15 called The Sewer, but more people know about Zombie Blood, which I published at age 17. I'd like to publish more books as time goes on, especially one about my life, my experiences, my heartache, and my lifestyle. Writing helps me express myself in ways I sometimes find hard to do when I speak by mouth. It's also very therapeutic for me. I am a very spiritual person, and I especially love to write about my family of dolls. Yes, they are Halloween dolls, but they are very special to me, and they are also part of my spirituality. I consider myself a doll mother and wife of 2 dolls. I am a very open-minded person.
There's no ocean creatures, are there?
I do not care what you look like. There's only
Or
a
water creatures, are
one-star
there?
review on the book, and I couldn't help but chuckle reading it out loud. I don't get why there are so many praying mantises. I think there should be less mantises and more zombies.
I feel like I hear something
mean,
in the
it's
water.
called zombie, but I guess they meant zombie blood, not praying mantis blood. That makes no sense. So my thing is, if you want to write a book, make sure it has zombies in it, or at least something that has to do with some blood. Nothing that has to do with praying mantises. If you guys are wondering, maybe I put it in the beginning, I don't know.
I tried to
this
jump.
person through TikTok as well. I mean, obviously, the whole video is about finding these people on TikTok. Not too sure about them owning a TikTok account. I just saw like, I'll play the TikTok right here. I have it saved.
I feel like I saw her on YouTube though. I think she started on TikTok.
Let's head on to the next one.
Man, this dude got combos, brother.
So I'm gonna censor the usernames of these people because these people are a little bit different than the past 2 we just talked about. The past 2, they go in interviews and, you know, they really make themselves known.
Oops,
but these people are more low-key, and I don't want to send a wave of people to their pages. Definitely safe to say that most of these people, if not all of them, have some sort of trauma that led them to have these relations with mannequins. This guy here is always seen drinking alcohol, and he posts what you'd expect: going outside with the mannequin, showing her off, and responding to hate comments. The sips of alcohol are so consistent, it's almost like a cry for help. You know, his bio reads comedy and satire entertainment, but I don't see why you throw away your reputation for a joke, especially one that's lasted for 6 months now. Your family and friends will find your account, considering TikTok's algorithm shows
there's definitely something in this water, bro.
For you. I think it's just a defense mechanism. It doesn't help that he seems like an alcoholic. Same with this other dude. Comedy and satire, entertainment. Like, bro, we can tell this isn't a joke. This specific older man with a mannequin wife has an Amazon wish list, and clicking it brings him to a bunch of alcohol-related products. These dudes gotta be sponsored by Bud Light. And if you think I'm being too harsh, I bought a bunch of shirts and a banner. But seriously, you guys can stop the "this is a joke" act. People already don't believe it. But that's just my opinion. After all, I'm just some 21-year-old on the internet.
That's actually
Just
a
a prank,
pretty funny comment you got there. When is a stupid joke going to end? And haven't you noticed your views are getting lower and lower? For one, it's not stupid.
You got a little blood on your Sekiro.
For 2, I don't care about the views. It ain't about the views. It's never been about the views. It's about making people laugh. And seeing the crazy comments you guys come up with. You guys are making me laugh with the comments you do. Wow. That's why I do this.
So, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Is this creepy and they need some professional help, or are they just coping, but at least they're not hurting anyone? It's definitely scary.
Not even on some bully shit. It's
like,
just...
bro is obsessed with his ex, and he based the mannequin off her. Like, who knows what he could actually do? It's definitely not normal, and I can already see the argument. They're not hurting anybody. I get it, but like, these are signs that something worse could happen in the future. I definitely hope they all get help. Since we're at the end of the video, I'm gonna let you guys know I have a 9-song EP coming out next month. It is
not to make a mannequin after that.
I know you guys are celebrating. Yeah, woohoo. Y'all annoy me. But yeah, I have to mature with my music. I'm a Puluquareca, and I've just been having so much fun making my like alternative rock music, which will be out I think the month after. So this will be the final push for some hyperpop music. It's a final goodbye. It's a final goodbye to the hyperpop era. I'll still rap though, like I did in Mazda, which is a new single. You should go listen to that. And I'm pretty sure the EP will premiere on my second channel, not on this one. Anyway, that's
What's
it for this
about to
video.
happen?
I'll see you guys next time I upload. I hate you guys.
Dude, that's fucking weird, man. Like, and it's not only people like that, is it? Wasn't there? Well, I mean, I know there was that movie made after that dude falling in love with his phone, but shit is weird, bro. I know they're like now they have AI girlfriends, I guess. Like, I mean, think about it. You can even make some kind of chat GPU girlfriend. People would pay for that, and people would get lost and hooked on that shit. Because it's kind of like having a girlfriend or a boyfriend, but you just, like, you know, you don't have a voice to talk to. Some people could even just get hooked on that. But then they got voice generated now, so you can, like, literally have a AI girlfriend that talks to you. You don't even have to see them. You could just hear their voice on the phone and text messages. So it kind of feels like you have a girlfriend that you never have to see. So there's going to be people that go for that. And then they have robot girlfriends, which is basically those two with robot, like a fucking human looking face and all that body. And then, I mean, holy shit. I mean, only the rich can afford those right now, but it's becoming more and more common, I guess. Well, actually, I don't know. I haven't seen the numbers on any of the sales or anything, but I imagine they're going to start becoming more common the more that these, like, what would you even call it? Animatronics? These fucking AI robots? The more that they become common or commonplace, because I feel like they're going to start being a lot more common because they could do chores and shit, you know? But, and the material is probably just going to get cheaper and cheaper. They're going to figure out cheaper ways to do it. And it's going to be more affordable one day. I assume. I don't think you have to be rich in like 100 years to buy a robot. Then again, I don't know. I'm just talking out of my ass. But I don't know. I feel like AI robots are gonna replace human companions, and it's kind of gonna be like you just have an NPC partner, and like it's just weird because what difference does it make from a real human? I guess if they're programmed to think like a human. Then again, how can you think like a human? But then again, humans do some dumb fucking weird shit. They're so unpredictable. All you'd have to do is give a meat bag or some kind of fucking AI body. Whoa, what the hell is going on with you, brother? She just left him, bro. What's that say? She didn't leave you on red. You left her speechless. Yeah, man, I don't know. I feel like Chat GPT could get better and better to where you can't even distinguish it from a human and a robot. And then, I mean, yeah, people will have like AI companions and AI girlfriends and shit and boyfriends. And then people are gonna lose their like souls, I guess, because well, no, dude, it's such a fucking weird subject, man. But it's happening.